Hey there, friends in the interwebs. Joy here with subrosatea.com. How are you today? We have got fabulous new tea to tell you about, and yes, they are Girl Scout cookie inspired teas. I am the owner of Sub Rosa Tea. My name is Joy. We are based out of Sandusky, Ohio, and we'll ship anywhere in the United States. We have over 100 flavors of loose leaf tea. We also sell blooming tea, matcha, gift sets, tea accessories. We really do have it all, friends. Today's video, though, I'm going to talk to you about our Girl Scout cookie inspired teas. In this collection, there are 8. But keep in mind, the Girl Scouts actually sell 12 this year. They have 12 cookie flavors this year. 2 of our flavors we had last year. We do still have some in stock as of right now at this very moment, but they're not part of the collection. So I actually have 10 tea to talk to you about. Great tumbler, of course. It says Eat, Sleep, Tea, Repeat. This is the featured bottle in our combo pack. Hello to all of you watching live. Friends, my name is Joy. I happen to live a sugar-free lifestyle. So our teas, the teas in this collection, no sugar, no carbs, no calories. So I dug really deep, played with all of the possible ingredients to mimic the great flavor of these iconic cookies. We did have them last year. Well, we had 6 of them, so 2 are new, and I want to tell you about all of them. Let's see. Oh yes, that reminds me, a couple programming notes. Right now we also have our New Year's celebration collection that we introduced at the end of December. So New Year's celebration has 7 flavors. I'm not going to talk about them tonight, but they are still available. And then 2 weeks ago, we introduced our Dry January tea collection. Dry January is a term that kind of encompasses a fabulous word. Are you a teetotaler? A teetotaler is a fun word, and phonetically it sounds like it has to do with tea, but it really doesn't. A teetotaler just means that you don't drink alcohol, but in this case, we are teetotaling. Yes, we are. We're not drinking alcohol, and of course we love tea. All tea, right? So in that Dry January collection, what I've done is mimic the flavors of classic cocktails. So there's 6 of those, actually 12. We sell 6 all year. Those are in the Dry January add-on bundle, but 6 are really limited edition. They were created just for the celebration of Dry January. It's gonna make it easier for you to have tea that tastes really great, like classic cocktails, and they're fun. They really are fun. Oh, Jennifer just asked me, have you seen Troop Beverly Hills? You look just like Shirley Long's daughter. I'm going to take that as a fabulous compliment. I believe that I saw that movie, but it was such a long time ago, I can't really say. This particular costume, this hat, and sash, when I bought it, it was being advertised as Campfire Girls, which I have to tell you, I'm not personally familiar with. I don't know if it's a colloquial term, if it's just not popular where I live in Ohio, if it's just my life and I never heard of it. I don't know if it's part of a movie. I really don't know, or if it's just a fun costume. But I was a Girl Scout. Those of you that know me know I was a Girl Scout for 12 years. You better believe it. 6 all the way through 18. Little rare, I know, that's not super common, at least back then it wasn't. But I have to tell you, I'm going to give an homage. I'm going to definitely brag on the fact that I am self-employed. I am a small business owner. Do you know where I got some of those skills? Do you know where I got some of that confidence? Do you know where I got some of that creativity? You better believe it. The Girl Scouts, absolutely. So, yep, we're not selling cookies here, friends. We're going to sell some tea. The tea has no sugar, no carbs, no calories. Tastes fabulous. We've got new flavors. That reminds me, this is super the last call. Like, this has got to be the last week for our holiday flavors. So we have 3 retiring collections. Those are really popular in November and December. So if you have your heart's desire in any one of those flavors, please do grab yourself a second bag, restock while you can, because some of them, I think 2 or 3 were already sold out of. So the Welcome to Whoville collection, that was really popular in December. Those will be discontinued. Our 12 Days of Christmas collection. I know some of you receive tea as a Christmas gift. So, you know, I love that. I absolutely love it, but I like to be able to wrap those up. So if you enjoyed those teas during Christmas time, please do restock. Oh yes, and the Christmas cookies. I know someone just commented that she was hoping the Girl Scout cookie teas had more caffeine-free teas. And really, it's a business move on my part because in December we had a collection called Christmas Cookies. Specifically, 6 tea that were all caffeine free. They were all based on iconic Christmas cookies. Those are caffeine free, and all 6 were caffeine free. So, this in particular, the Girl Scout cookies, does have a fair amount of caffeine. It really, really does. I'm going to talk about all the tea individually in just a moment, but I will say, yeah, they do. And I know that if you've got a lot of caffeine-free teas in your pantry because you bought them in December, you're looking for some caffeine. I think a lot of us in January have our New Year's resolutions. We've got goals. We've got things on our mind that we want to accomplish, whether it's cleaning out your closets and your drawers because you're housebound because the weather is so cold outside, or maybe you're looking to move more, whether it's in the form of exercise or volunteering. You just want to move more, you want to have good energy. So I had a lot of thought in behind why I chose this particular collection at this time to be heavier on the caffeine. So hopefully we still have lots, right? We still have lots and lots of options at Sub Rosa Tea. We have whole collections that are caffeine free, like our Fairy Tale collection. You can find those on our website. On the tab under loose leaf tea, there's a sub tab. The page is literally called Rooibos Chamomile Caffeine-Free Teas. So you can easily find those. Melissa just said, I was a Girl Scout for eons too and loved every moment of it. I have to tell you, my husband and I were just reminiscing about our childhoods and how different they were. And he had asked me, I've always said, oh, I'm not really into camping. It's really not my thing. And he literally asked me, well, how often have you actually been camping? Well, he asked the wrong girl. Trust me. The fact that I am addicted to electricity right now, it's because I know what it is like to spend a month without it. I've actually experienced long weekends, long weeks, long months. I have done it all. I have. So now I'm kind of at the point in my life where I love electricity, and we're gonna do some glamping. We'll do camping indoors, but I'm really not a camping girl. Funny, I was thinking about what kind of backdrop would be absolutely perfect for a collection like this. What would be fun for you? What would be fun for me to own? What could I repurpose? Other than just a kitchen, of course, and I couldn't find a thing. I literally could not find anything that was super appropriate for this collection, so you get to see the Sub Rosa Tea Kitchen, but it's all good. Jennifer said, I started in kindergarten and first grade as a brownie and worked all the way up to the teenage years as a junior. Yeah, I mean, there's so many reasons. I lived in a small town. I had good friends who did it. It's funny, I was literally just thinking about one of my girlfriends that we met in Brownies. We met in Brownies and we still talk today, and I just love that. I love that she's still in my life. It's fabulous. Melissa just said, true, I have no need to hardcore camp anymore, right? We did it all. We cooked over an open fire. We slept out under the stars. I have seen all types of weather. I have done it, and I'm going to be okay on the inside now. That's my life. So anyway, friends, let's talk about the tea. Oh yes, for those of you who are new, I'm gonna put into the queue right now. If you're watching on Facebook, please give me a shout. Those of you watching on the app, thank you for coming live. I love your support. I think that we are also live on Facebook, but I don't have any comments over there. No, I do not. I don't have anyone who's commented yet. You don't have to leave the app to go give me a comment, but when you see this video on your news feed tonight, tomorrow, even next week, do leave a comment. I would love to know pretty much anything. I try to give you a question to think about it. Have you had some of the Girl Scout cookies from last year? Do you have a favorite cookie? Have you never had a Girl Scout cookie? Boy, you got to leave a comment like that. Have you never ever had a Girl Scout cookie? I'm sure it's possible, but we're trying to get more engagement. We're trying to get more views on our content. And in order to do that, it really, really helps not only if you like or love the posts on social media, but it really, really helps to leave us a comment. So I gotta say thanks in advance for those of you who are doing that. If you are brand new and you're just being shy over on social media, please understand that everyone else that I'm reading out loud their comments or questions, you're watching on our mobile shopping app. So you are welcome to buy on our website. On our website, subrosatea.com, you'll see that we have a page or a tab called Limited Edition Flavors. This is one of them. Girl Scout cookies, the teas that I'm going to talk about today, we do not sell them all year. They're limited edition. In my opinion, I think they should be for sale during the period of time that the Girl Scout cookies are for sale too. So that's why we're starting now in the middle of January. They are normally sold until about middle of March or end of March. And that's how long I intend to keep these up on the website. So if you're watching this on the replay, don't worry, you've got plenty of time. Most people do buy the half-ounce size from us. We call it the Try Me size. It makes about 5 to 6 servings. Great to try it hot, try it cold, try it as a latte with steamed milk. You do you, whatever, give a little bit to a family member, and then you can always buy a second bag. Allison, hello. Thank you for commenting over on Facebook. I appreciate you not being shy. Allison says, so exciting. My daughter is selling cookies this year. Is it her first time selling cookies? Congratulations. I have nothing but good things to say about my personal Girl Scouting experience. So I hope that your daughter enjoys it as much as I did. And I have to say, can you tell? I sold a lot of cookies. Of course I did, right? And here I am today selling. Yes. It's a skill that obviously transferred to my adult life. So yay, cookies. But anyway, friends, I do want to tell you all about the tea. So like I said, we've got 2 sizes of tea. Try Me size is a half-ounce, makes 5 to 6 servings. The 2-ounce makes 20 to 25 servings. We call it the value size. So in the cookie-inspired combo pack, you only get one option. That's the Try Me size. And the combo pack, friends, gets all 8 of these tea that I'm going to talk about today and this fabulous bottle. This bottle does say, eat, sleep, tea, repeat. Eat, sleep, tea, repeat. So the top screws off. I bought this bottle very specifically. It is a beautiful powder coating paint job on the outside, but it's stainless steel on the inside. I love the lid here. These were custom made for us. By a small company for Sub Rosa Tea. We only have a few left. Like I said, they were custom, but I love the design. I really thought it was just perfect for a scout, perfect for a girl on the go. So this particular bottle with the lid here, great for your, I think it's, what's the word called? I always call it a clip, but I think it's called a carabiner? I think that's how you pronounce it. A clip that you could just add to a backpack or a bag that you're taking wherever you're going. Perfect to take your tea. A wonderful bottle. Now this particular bottle does not come with a steeping device. If you have been in my audience for a while, you probably already have the perfect steeping device and you're good to go to just make your tea, pour it into the bottle, and you're out the door. But if you need something, we do sell filter papers. Filter papers, friends, this is like making a tea bag. Okay, it's like making a tea bag, so it's paper, so it's a one-time use, like tissue paper. Once you get it wet, it's a single use, that you can fill the tea here in the pouch, drape it over the side, steep your tea, and then discard, which is great for the girl on the go. Very little to clean up. We do sell these in 3 sizes, so I didn't want to just include it because that was just too presumptuous. Some of you may already have the perfect steeping device, so filter papers would be perfect for the combo. We also sell a bundle. So the bundle does not have the tea accessory. Here at Sub Rosa Tea, when you buy a themed bundle, you're going to save money because you're buying all of the tea in a bundle. Keep in mind that all of our teas are also for sale, available individually. Hello, Miss Rebecca. And she said that she thinks that they're still called Caramel Delights in PA, I'm assuming Pennsylvania, where she grew up, and she's in the Midwest, and she only sees them as Samoas, and they're my favorites. I did some research on this because I thought it was also pretty complicated. Why are they called different things? In my mind, it was one, but I wanted to call it the right thing, and it appears as if, depending on the regions of the United States, that they have different bakers. The Girl Scouts themselves, the organization, doesn't actually own the baking company that is hired to make the cookies. I'm assuming it's like a contractor. So they have different contractors, and apparently those different contractors over the years call them different things. I think that is a little confusing, a little strange. I'm not sure why, but I will tell you in the future what I read. I don't know that it was a blog or if it was fact, so can't quote me, but what I understand is they're doing away with that. So this year in particular, they are introducing 12 different flavors of cookies in order to, in the future, get away from the cookies that had multiple names, or possibly just hire a baker that's all going to make all of them. So everyone in the United States will call the cookie by one name versus some of us thinking it's one and some of us thinking it's the other. So I hope that explains it. I do not mean to confuse you, friends. We're just having fun. We're just having fun here at Sub Rosa Tea. And I know some of you are going to buy your tea flavors based on flavor anyway and components. It doesn't matter what the name is. But I was trying to be true to form, and I hope I didn't confuse anyone. First up is a new flavor for this year. This is a new flavor. It is a part of our Girl Scout cookie-inspired teas. Friends, it's called Adventurefuls. I know, it's kind of a mouthful, right? This is a black tea. Apparently the cookie specifically tastes like a brownie with caramel on top and a little bit of cream. So yay, that's awesome. Am I right? You better believe it. So this is what Adventurefuls look like. Nice big pieces of chocolate here. A full disclosure, I've had a brownie in my life. I think I know what a brownie with caramel tastes like. I've not had this cookie. It's new this year. I haven't got my hands on it yet. So I'm doing the best I can with the recipe, but I don't think it would have changed on my part even if I had had the cookie. I love brownie, and I love chocolate, and I love it in tea. Has everyone here watching live had tea with chocolate? When I first started the business, I really didn't know which way I was going to go, whether it was going to be it's just simply organically grown tea, if it was going to be more traditional teas that I just thought were fabulous. I didn't really come up with themes and things like that until later on. I've been in business now 10 and a half years, so it was something that morphed into. And when I first introduced tea with chocolate, I had an awful lot of people tell me they thought that was weird. They'd never heard of it, never had it. And and that was curious to me, that I thought it would be commonplace to add something so flavorful as an ingredient because you're not actually eating that ingredient. So the yielding tea itself has no sugar, no carbs, no calories. I thought that was genius, but other people just weren't familiar with it. So it might be a stretch for you. Always curious. It looks like a lot of people who are watching today do also enjoy a chocolate tea. I think chocolate milk is pretty common, so I don't think that chocolate tea is a stretch, but trust me, this one's really good. Miss Rebecca just said that the poison apple is her favorite. Thank you. I would have to say poison apple kind of came to me almost in a dream. I knew I wanted all of these flavor notes in the tea, and it's what I saw is the Disney version of the evil queen presenting this tea to me, and I was like, oh, well, I guess, okay. Gotta love creativity. It comes when it does. Next up, friends, Do-si-do. Now, I remember this being called Do-si-dos, but it is also referred to as peanut butter sandwich. So here at Sub Rosa Tea, I do not use peanuts. At least I have not in this particular recipe. I am working on something for the summertime, but this tea does not actually have peanuts. I know it's a very specific food allergy for an awful lot of people. This one in particular, it has almond and hazelnut. When you put them together, it really does mimic. I'm telling you, it tastes like a peanut butter sandwich. This is an oolong tea, so it does have some caffeine, but it's not as much as a black tea. Mate teas have the most. We have a mate here we're going to talk about today. Black tea has 60, oolong is a little less, around that 40 milligrams of caffeine per cup. So significantly less than soda or those energy drinks. It's a really great tea. I love peanut butter. It's fabulous. Next, another new tea for this year. This is our Raspberry Rally, a fabulous tea. Friends, this particular cookie is going to mimic a Thin Mint in the fact that it's crunchy. Crunchy is a texture I could not mimic in tea, but I got all the other flavor notes. So like I said, the cookie itself is similar to a Thin Mint in the fact that it's crunchy, but it's got a Thin Mint has lots of peppermint and lots of chocolate. So that's what we've done here. Lots of chocolate, lots of raspberry, nice big pieces of raspberry. I am in a group on Facebook where we talk about teas, and people are often confused about what natural flavors mean, or flavors, or or not me specifically, why anyone adds certain things. I love adding actual berries to tea. That makes me really, really happy. So we've got lots of raspberries here, nice big pieces of chocolate chip. Raspberry Rally, it's new this year and it's part of our Girl Scout cookie inspired teas. Next, we have Samoas and the Caramel Delights. Samoas. Samoas, that's what I remember. I remember it being called Samoas, but like our audience here today live just talked about, some of you remember it being Caramel Delights. So this definitely has caramel. It is a black tea, so it's got caffeine, but I specifically remember the flavor notes of chocolate and coconut. I remember it's a beautiful cookie, right? It's an absolutely beautiful cookie. Chocolate, coconut, caramel, fabulous layers, and this is definitely the notes, all the flavor notes in this tea. Whether you call it a Samoa or a Caramel Delights, we've got it for you. Oh yes, that's this one. Nice pieces of toasted caramel. Toasted caramel, toasted coconut, dark chocolate chips here. It's absolutely perfect. Here we have Tagalongs, another tea, another chocolate, another one that is going to taste like peanut butter. So this tea in particular, friends, we've used yerba mate in it, a toasted mate specifically. So this has more caffeine, but it's also mixed with black tea. So it's not just a flat yerba mate tea. So you're not going to get the full 80 milligrams per cup. It's going to be less than that. But we've used mocha tasting to it, chocolate. This is flavors, nuts. Okay, so again, no peanuts. No actual peanut was used in this particular tea. It's so smooth. It's so nice and smooth. Do you remember the cookie? Nice and creamy and smooth. It was so hard to eat just one. I personally haven't had one in years. I do live a sugar-free lifestyle, but oh, this tea really does hit all the same flavor notes. So tagalongs or peanut butter patties. Next up, we have our Thin Mints. Thin Mints, completely caffeine-free here. Now here at Sub Rosa Tea, chocolate mint, they make a great tea. We do have other teas that have chocolate and mint, but let me tell you, this one's different. It is. First of all, it's caffeine-free. The peppermint comes through so nice and fabulous. It's so bright. It's so refreshing. It's so perfect for the month of January. So rooibos, chocolate, and peppermint. This is probably one of my favorites to have as a dessert tea. after a meal. I love the way peppermint tastes after a meal. I love it around 8 o'clock at night. Like if I finish dinner at 6:30 or 7, I love it. Just, it really satisfies my sweet tooth. This one's really perfect as a latte. So if you like tea as a latte, a little steamed milk, I would warm the milk or your non-milk product or heavy whipping cream. I would warm that up separately and steep your tea in a separate container. And when they're both ready, marry the two together. Absolutely fabulous as a dessert tea. We have our Toffee-tastics. Kind of cracks me up how we have so many tea that start with the letter T in this collection. This is the Toffee-tastics. Again, I didn't get the name. I did not make the name up. This is the name of a Girl Scout cookie. Toffee, if you don't know, is caramel. It's different than caramel though. You heat it more than caramel. So nice and sweet. All these teas are sweet. Friends, there's no hiding that. All these teas are definitely sweet, but no sugar, which is great. So this is an oolong tea. Nice and smooth. I love oolong. I love how smooth it is. Not as harsh as a black tea can be. This has got maple and caramel, which is great. Nice and sweet notes. Guess what? No chocolate. A tea with no chocolate. So we've got you covered here on the Toffee. Next up is our trefoils. Trefoils. The shortbread cookies. Shortbread is such a very specific taste, so I've tried my best. I hope that you like this tea. I got a lot of compliments on it last year. It is a rooibos. Rooibos is known as the red tea. It's completely caffeine free. Rooibos is known to be good for headaches, inflammation, and insomnia. I know I'm dressed a little silly and I'm talking about Girl Scout cookie teas, but that doesn't negate the fabulous health benefits you're going to get from drinking a rooibos tea because we've added almond and vanilla. Again, nice and smooth, definitely sweet, but not because of chocolate, which is great. A fabulous dessert tea, definitely something to be enjoyed in the evening, and you can actually enjoy it all day, which I happen to love. Okay, yes. Wanted to make sure. Oh yes, 2 more. I don't have them in front of me. We only have a few bags left. I cannot stress this enough. Last year we had 8. I had to introduce 2 more this year, so 2 had to go. It was just luck of the draw. So Lemon Ups, I have enough ingredients to make a few bags. For those of you who really loved it, please get it soon. We do not have a lot of it, and s'mores is the same. S'mores, very specifically, that specific recipe, we did introduce it last year. I can reproduce it in a small quantity. For those of you who tried it last year, love it, want a little bit more, but it's not a part of the collection. So we'll see what comes. We'll see what's going to be popular this year. Oh yes, and I put into the queue the filter papers. So if you're joining us late, the combo pack here at Sub Rosa Tea, combo pack involves all of the tea in this collection and a tea accessory. So this particular tea accessory doesn't actually have anything for steeping loose leaf tea. We sell the filter papers separately and we have them in 3 sizes. Well, it's not a size, it's a quantity. We have them in 3 quantities, so it's all this size. It's like making your own tea bag. So you fill it, you steep it, and you toss it. So easy peasy, easy to clean up. What's so nice about this is you can really decide how much tea to use. Even if I sold tea in tea bags, which we do not sell, I'm kind of opposed to it. I want to decide, do I want a teaspoon? Do I want a teaspoon and a half? Do I want 2 teaspoons of tea? Am I making a large vessel that I would want a tablespoon of tea? I want to decide that. And I also, these are great together, that you might even want to mix 2 different flavors or a tea that you have in your pantry or something else. Maybe you're on a health kick and you want to add more of a certain I don't know, a root or a leaf or something, because we sell add-ins too. We have elderberries. Elderberries would be great in the raspberry rally. We sell dandelion, which is great for your kidney. You want to add some dandelion leaf to one of your teas, add it to the filter paper, steep the whole thing up. It's fabulous. I like that it's one-time use. You can just toss it, easy peasy, which is great when you're traveling. You know, when you're in a hotel room, you don't really want to clean something necessarily. You want to steep and go. So we have sold these for years. They're very popular. Perfect for the person who needs it. We sell a package of 20, 50, and 100 right now. I am going to scoot up through the queue to make sure I haven't missed anything. And I think I might stick around and try to do a really super condensed short video. I don't need an audience. You're welcome to stick around. But I'm going to try to, I think I am. I'm going to try to go start to finish so I can have a little less than 2-minute blurb that I can use for reels and advertisements and on TikTok. TikTok just scares me, you guys. It's just so intimidating to do short form videos, like super short. Like, you know, trying to get my message across in 2 seconds, it's not possible. 15 seconds, it's really still not possible. But I gotta try. I gotta try to expand my audience and reach more people. Kim said she was a Cub Scout leader for years. She also likes being inside. And Allison's daughter is a daisy and selling cookies this year. I love it. Hi, Miss Linda. Yeah, depends on the bakery. I'm looking for questions because I know I go so fast and I don't want anyone to feel like I missed you, especially if you're watching live. If you're watching on the replay, friends, you can always comment on our videos. I believe that I'm told when like a notification comes by if there's a comment left. I hate to rely on that. It makes me nervous. But you can always email us too. Oh yeah, Jennifer just said the Thin Mints make a great base for hot chocolate. Boy, you better believe it. I love mint chocolate. And the Thin Mints being caffeine-free hot chocolate? Absolutely, yes. Oh, Melissa, yeah, she saw Breathe Easy tea is on the app. Yes, it is new. I literally just am introducing it like today. That's, you know, sometimes I create recipes in a timely manner, like October, right? Breathe Easy would have been a great tea to introduce for the fall, but it just escaped me. I had to get all the ingredients. It's a lot of ingredients. And of course get the label and everything, so here we are. So not only is Breathe Easy new, I'll talk about that later, but it's also in a bundle. So we have a Get Better Soon bundle, which it seems like people really are, they like a bundle. They like having it in their cupboard, their pantry. They like giving it to someone as a little token. You know, I understand you're not feeling well. Please try these teas. And they are different. There's no chocolate in any of them. But yes, so we've got a little bundle there. With the Breathe Easy tea, we also have a new, it's not new, but we also have a cold and flu tea, and then we also have Throat Treat. Throat Treat is, it just tastes so fabulous. It's a treat for your throat. It is seriously a treat. It's lovely, but it really helps, and it's got ingredients that we don't use anywhere else. So I thought it was really important, and I wanted people to know that we have all three. So yes, I put them as a bundle, so you can save a little money when you buy all three. Oh yes, you can find those, friends, the ones I just talked about, you can find those on the caffeine-free pages, both on the website and on the mobile shopping app. And then the Get Better Soon bundle is available on the gift set page and also, I think, on the limited edition page. So limited edition. Those are things that we'll probably produce in the wintertime because that seems to be when people want to buy those teas from us. So thank you. So if you're shopping on the app, we do have all the things in the queue that you can easily swipe and tap and put things in the queue, but you can shop everything that we sell. You can put everything into your cart before you check out. You know, save on shipping to buy everything all at once. Okay, let's see. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. I'm kind of losing my nerve, but I got to do it. I've got this great wig on, this great hat. We got to talk about some tea. I don't really need to talk about the bottle. Let's see. What are the best sellers? I don't know. It'd be too hard to talk about 8 teas. Is it too hard? I think it might be. It might be too hard to talk about 8 teas in 2 minutes. That sounds like a challenge. Thin Mints, that's pretty common, right? Everyone knows what Thin Mints is. Ooh, the other ones have different names, so I'm even hesitant to like use them in case somebody watching the video doesn't know what I'm talking about. Okay, and trefoils, we'll do that. Another comment. Thank you, Miss Kim. Kim said she has the cold and flu tea and really like it. The more research I do, the more education I get, the more I'm interested in some of these other ingredients that we don't always sell, and I want to make them taste fabulous. You know, we don't want tea to taste like medicine. We want it to work like medicine, but we don't want it to taste like that. We want it to be a pleasurable experience. So it takes me time to work on things like that, but I appreciate everyone's patience, and hopefully we've got exactly what you need. Bernita just said she likes the Irish breakfast tea. Thank you. I think we're going to bring that back, Bernita, during our St. Patrick's Day. If I didn't say it, oh yes, what comes next? So Girl Scouts is today. 2 weeks from now, we'll introduce our Valentine's Day collection, which got revamped, not completely. We do have a lot of our favorites back in stock, but the collection has changed. It's kind of morphed into a breakfast in bed collection that I'm pretty excited about. Wait till you see what I'm talking about. I'm a fancy kind of girl, so if you like fancy kind of breakfast in bed, I really do think you're going to like this collection. And then right after that, we have our Mardi Gras tea collection. I'm kind of obsessed with New Orleans. I'm obsessed with all the flavors of Mardi Gras. You're not going to want to miss our, again, revamped. We have a most came back, but we've got new tea too. So those Mardi Gras, those are going to be great. And then of course St. Patrick's Day is closer to the end of February. So you've got a little bit of time before you see that Irish breakfast again, Miss Bernita, but thanks for bringing it up. I do really need to hear what you like and what you want to see again, because I go through these so fast. I want to make sure my customers are happy, but I don't want to bring back teas that, you know, aren't. So anyway, okay, here I go. I'm going to try to talk really fast, but specifically elegantly into the camera, so I have a little snippet that I can trim down into a short form video. I don't know why this makes me nervous. It just does. Okay. Oh yes, thank you for watching, friends. I love it that you come live. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Okay. Hey there, friends. Joy here with subrosatea.com. We're a small company based in Northern Ohio. We've got over 100 flavors of delicious loose leaf tea. Yes, I am dressed a little seriously here. Am I serious or am I kind of funny? You better believe it. We've got Girl Scout cookie inspired teas, 8 fabulous teas, all inspired by iconic Girl Scout cookies. We've got new flavors and returning. One that I know you're going to love is our Raspberry Rally. This is a black tea with fabulous bits of raspberry and dark chocolate. Black teas have caffeine. In this particular collection, we have multiple teas that do have caffeine, and we've got 2 that are completely caffeine free. We also have Thin Mints. Thin Mints, the iconic cookie. This one's a caffeine-free tea, so it's perfect for dessert. It's a rooibos with chocolate and peppermint. We only sell loose leaf tea. You're going to find that these teas are available individually as a bundle in our Girl Scout cookie-inspired bundle, and also as a combo pack. Yes, we've got teas without chocolate too, like the Trefoils. Trefoils, if you recall, is a shortbread tasting cookie. Nice and sweet though. We again have used rooibos, almond, and vanilla, but no chocolate in that particular cookie. Come check us out. This particular collection can be found in the limited edition section of our website and on our mobile shopping app. Just search for Sub Rosa Tea in your favorite app store. The Girl Scout Cookie Collection is available from mid-January till about the end of March. Thanks for watching and happy sipping. Okay, friends, that was a little cheesy. I did the best I could. Ad-libbing is interesting. No script. Okay, hopefully I've got enough material that I can edit something and make it good and compelling. All right, friends. So I'll see you live again next Sunday. And then, of course, like I said, 2 weeks from now, the Breakfast in Bed collection celebrating. If you are a Facebook user, you should be able to find an event that we've created on Facebook so you can RSVP to make sure that you get those notifications. Thank you, friends. No matter what you do with the rest of your day, have yourself a sip of tea and take care of you. Bye-bye.